obviously it's been a good couple weeks, for the defense. What do you assess about, what's been working for you guys so far and what's kind of left to grow on?
I think there's a lot of left to grow on. Like, we're only 2 games in the season. Everyone's still, got a lot of game reps that we need. But I think we've done a real good job of playing a bunch of guys, and I think guys are starting to fill in different roles, and we're starting to see, like, what guys are good at and stuff. And Coach Patricia's done a really good job of just putting us in advantageous situations, like, based on our skill set. So I think it's been good, and we're just trying to get better every week and taking it one practice at a time.
What makes Riley Pettijohn so good?
He's a freak athlete. He's got a good sense for the ball. He studies a lot, and he's a good student of the game and cares and works really hard. He's got everything that you want in a linebacker.
What have you learned from getting more game reps as this season's going on?
You got to be loud out on the field. That's definitely one thing I've learned. Being in the shoe against Texas, that was real loud. But yeah, I mean, I think Laurinaitis has done a great job of, getting us prepared for the game. Like, I feel really prepared when I'm out there, and it wasn't felt like a big shock or jump for me. We practice against the best guys every single day, so being out there is just almost like a reward.
How early in that Texas game were you able to find your voice with how loud it was?
I kind of had to do it right off the bat. Being in the middle of the defense. It was good though. It was fun being out there. I was super grateful for all the reps I got and stuff. So it was fun. Yeah.
Coach Laurinaitis was talking about in the summer about how he was trying to educate you guys on the history of the linebacker position at Ohio State. Given what you kind of learned over the summer, how much pride do you have to play this position at this university?
I mean, it's an honor. There's been so many greats before us. So, it's, you got a lot of names there's a lot of guys that have been in your footsteps and in your shoes that you're just trying to follow, and it's an honor, honestly. So, like, every day stepping in to the Woody, not giving 100% is really kind of a shame, especially for all the guys that have come before you. So I would say it's like an honor. There's been a lot of great All-Americans, so it's our goal is to be the next. Sorry, say that again. They're good. They're a really good team. We're not going to underestimate them. They play fast, got a fast quarterback. But we're just going to do our job, and it's never really about them. It's about us. And so we're just going to play the best we can play and play fast and physical like we've done the last 2 weeks, and let the score take care of itself. Oh yeah. Yeah, we were all super excited. We saw it on the sideline. It was fun. It's just good when all our players, like younger guys, make plays and stuff. It's because you see it out here in practice, but when they do it out in the game, it's super exciting. And being a part of the brotherhood, like, you love when a younger guy goes out there and makes a big play.
What's the challenge when you've got a true dual threat quarterback like they do? What are your discipline?
Oh yeah, very. I mean, when he can run, that adds an extra player, that can run in the box and stuff like that. And then in the pass game, you got to be good with your eyes because he can take off and have good angles and stuff like that. I would say it's just you got to be very disciplined, and that's what we've been working all week, is just stopping that run.
Payton, what kind of a confidence booster was it for you just to play a lot this past weekend and make all the tackles?
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was good. I kind of expected it for myself. I was super grateful. I got a ton of reps out there. I felt really good. I graded out really well. I'm just ready to keep getting better every week. That doesn't mean anything anymore. It's just got to get better every week. So focusing on this next game.
How does it help you continue to push yourself when you are in a room with guys like Sonny, like Arvell, like Riley?
Yeah, it's awesome because you got, only at Ohio State you get the 2 guys I have, older than me, and then you got Riley coming in making a forced fumble his first game. Like, that's the type of competition we have here, and it's just like every day, every practice is, everyone's trying to do their very best, and we're competing every day and holding each other accountable. I think Arvell and Sonny do a really good job too of, like, whenever the young guys are out there, holding them accountable to the standard we want the Silver Bullets to be at. And so, yeah, it's just great. It's super competitive in everything we do and just making us all better.
Thank you, Payton.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Sleeves here, right here to your left is the guy you're going to talk to a little bit more next week.
Cool. All righty. You've been waiting a long time to get an opportunity to get back out there in the game.
what did you make of the opportunity you got on Saturday? How did you evaluate it?
Honestly, I made the most of it. Went out there and just did the best I could. I guess just trying to put the team in the best spot to go out and score. And I think overall I did well. I think also there's one incompletion that I could have probably made, but other than that, it was solid.
Did you think there was something that you improved, whether that was to yourself or anyone who hadn't seen you play in a game since that Cotton Bowl?
I think, it kind of gave me a little bit more confidence, just knowing that I can go out there and execute at the highest level. And then also, I guess, just people watching. I'm just going to go out there each and every week if I get the opportunity and just try to ball out. So.
What do you view as your role right now? What you need to do to help this team win?
I'm going to keep pushing Julian, just keep making sure he's on his stuff. He's elite to go out there and be our guy, be our starter, and also be a guy to help him if he needs anything. I'm going to be there to, I guess, answer questions and stuff like that. So.
Hard for you to accept being the number 2 guy to start the season?
Yeah, for sure. But God has a plan for everything, so I'm just going to trust that.
What have you seen from Julian so far these first couple of weeks? What have you been impressed by with him?
He's showing great poise. He's going out there with a lot of confidence and slinging the rock, and he's been doing really well. So.
For you personally, how do you feel like, every time you get an opportunity out there, what do you feel like you can do to grow, to put yourself in those opportunities?
I think just to continue to be a leader for teammates, go out there and I guess just lead the team down on drives and score. And I think that kind of shows, just shows coaches things too as well. Is just to go down there and score. I guess every time I'm in the game. So.
What can you learn? I think it was only 8 or 9 passes. But what can you learn in in-game settings that you maybe can't replicate on the field on a practice field?
Honestly, I think our practices are harder than the games. So I honestly went out there and I was seeing things really well. Everything is kind of slowing down as well, just because we go against the best defense in the country every day. So I think, honestly, I think our practices prepared me for the game.
How much slower does the game feel to you now than it did, a year ago, a year and a half ago at this point?
A lot slower.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where does that show up? Is it identifying coverages? Is it pre-snap? Is it after the snap?
It's honestly a little bit of everything. I think coverage identification is probably the biggest one that has kind of slowed down for me. But also just seeing where people are, seeing routes develop, just everything like that is starting to slow down. So.
Saw you make some plays for a runner in that game. Is that where you feel like you can be an asset to this offense as the year progresses?
Definitely. Yep.
When you think about just kind of where you are right now, like how do you feel maybe just in terms of your overall development where you're at right now?
I think I'm in a good spot. I'm just going to continue to come to practice each and every day and just do what I can. Keep leading, keep being that guy for my teammates. Yeah,
How important do you think a number 2 quarterback is to a team?
super important. Coaches say all the time I'm one play away from being the guy. So I think it's really important to go out there and prepare like the starter.
How do you do that? How do you prepare like the starter when you're not the starter?
It's just being sharp in meetings, making sure you take the extra time in film and everything like that to know what's going on, and then also just the background stuff. Just knowing different coverages, knowing what you're going to do for this play versus this look, just different things like that. So.
What have the conversations been between you and the coaches on how critical believing that role is? Like that you believe this, that you understand this, that this role is important?
Yeah, I've talked to multiple coaches, and they all say that I'm one play away from going in there, and they want me to be ready, and I guess just make the most out of that opportunity.
What was it? You probably got answers for a rolled up there, but what was it like to get in there? And we all remember the Cotton Bowl, the duress, et cetera, when you were under. What was it like being there and just kind of play your game last week? What did it feel like? Did it feel like here?
Yeah. It honestly felt really fun. Just go out there. Just making the plays I did, a scoring touchdown, and then also just leading the team down on every time I guess I was in and scoring. I think it was honestly really fun, and I enjoyed it a lot. So.
last two questions.
It is possible that we could see you situationally in games.
I don't know, I guess, right now. I mean, potentially, but we'll see.
If they put you in situationally for something like that, is it okay if we call that the presidential package?
Yeah, I guess that's fine with me.
All right, thank you, Lincoln.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Lincoln.
Yep.